I've dug the groove. I've dug the, what's the saying? I've shoveled the shit out of that particular hole, and I've had enough. What's up, YouTube? Oh yes, yeah, that's good. What's up, YouTube? Hello, I am back, and I've got Roy Chubby Brown, my favourite ever comedian, he said in a sarcastic voice. He's alright. I'm really doing this because my internet YouTube stalker, Robson Woodhouse, keeps requesting that I do more reactions to videos, and this is a video off his channel, and Mr. Woodhouse, if that's his real name, has only 12 videos here. I think this might be a new channel. He's a one-stop shop though for all things Chubby Brown. He's clearly met the guy. There's a lovely picture here of him with Royston Vasey. I have that in common because I've met Stuart Lee, who is my comedy hero. So there you go. Robson, please leave me alone now. I'm going to do one last Roy Chubby Brown reaction. This is from Robson Woodhouse's own wonderful channel. 250 subscribers, surprisingly small. That's why I think this is probably a new channel. Anyway, enough waffle. Roy Chubby Brown, unseen footage 2023. It's very recent, which is good and exciting. And let's dive in to this lovely bit of Chubs.
On this stage in 1973, I was on with Cher. Yeah, I was a woman. I was a clean comic then, yeah. She had to use the gents' toilet. That's why she opened up with, "I'm walking in men's piss." Well, that's the last clean joke I'm telling, so you can fuck off. We're gonna have a good time, aren't we? Yeah. Have fun. I'm on here a long time, so don't get bored. I hope. Yeah, I've just been sat reading the paper. Oh, the Partridge Family are upset, aren't they? Oh, David Cassidy didn't live as long as his fucking dad did. He hop along? Or his Uncle Butch said, well, he died with all the things around him that he loved. Bottle of whiskey, cocaine. Hey, we've lost some stars. Well, we've lost a lot of people. We lost Hugh Hefner. He's seen more cunts in the Houses of Parliament. They're making a movie about him, Die Hard 3. You'll get it when you get home, you thick twats. In Germany this morning, another tiger has eaten a zookeeper. They say they can't bury him till it's had a shit. Some young boy swallowed a load of Lego. He'll be shitting bricks now, won't he? Argentinian submarines got missing. 45 blokes, one woman. Who was fucking driving? She's in the paper this morning, Cheryl, with a new baby bear. Who calls a fucking kid bear? So she has to take in the woods for a shit. Look to me, Daddy, we said dagging them, and I've always done well here, and I came through the tunnel, just come to the roundabout, I went, oh look, saw a woman's body lying in an alleyway. I rang the police. Said, how did you find her, sir? I said, well, I think rigor mortis is set in because their ass and the fanny were dead tight. Fuck's a fuck. Oscar Victorious today got his sentence doubled, right? I mean, obviously that was going to happen. He'd have the fucking leg to stand on. No knee-jerk reaction from him there. You know what always makes me laugh? I think Christmas morning when Heather Mills gets up and goes, oh, not another fucking sock. Fucking world we live in now, eh? I'll still say that. You know, if I offend anybody in any shape, way, or form of my material, come and see me later on, and I'll fucking offend you again. I live on one of them rough estates, you know what I mean? Oh, I think the Mexican cartel's moved in. You can get any fucking drug you want in our estate now. I was talking to a girl yesterday, she was higher than a fucking giraffe on stilts. You see the two girls eating them kangaroo's testicles? Man, that was alright for the girls. They're used to having balls in the mouth. Have you noticed they don't ask him to go into the Bear Grylls? Because there'll be fuck all left to eat if he goes. This room, but I've been in bigger women. We sat watching the telly there, the chase with Bradley Walsh. I'd lost all the fucking money. He said, name a Chinese fruit that starts with G. I'd said gok wang. I'm telling you last night. What a fruit. Yeah. Some pussy in this town at me. Fucking hell. I'm not telling you. I went out there, it was a Tuesday, it was Halloween night. I knew it was Halloween night because I ordered a pint and I was local, there was no fucking head on it. I'd been in the house about 7:30, there was a knock on the door and I opened it, there was 3 kids stood there. Oh, the scariest fucking thing. When one of them said, we believe you're our dad. Fuck off. Did you get the paper this morning? In Australia now, you know, that it's legal for same-sex marriage, yeah? Men bastards. Bill Gardners. Fudge packers. Ass bandits. The thing is, if them two fuckers weren't allowed to get married, they wouldn't have made or adopt that little girl that they've just battered to death. It fucking annoys me, the fucking cunts. I think you'll agree with me there.
Yeah, that's not really a joke, is it? That's just... strange audience.
So, like Australia saying you can sleep with who you like now. A bit late for fucking Rolf Harris, isn't it? I've done it years ago. I'm always looking in the paper as well. Another woman poisoned her husband with antifreeze. Probably tried to get him going in the morning. Still on about the Queen hiding the money. How can the Queen hide the fucking money? A photograph's on every fucking pound note. And have you seen the fucking house she lives in? It's like a palace. Well, we live in now. I mean, Prince Philip there, he retired in 96. Lazy cunt. Trying to lose weight. You know, my wife put me on that fucking Slimmers World. No bread, no chips, no cakes, no biscuits. You know what's going to say on my gravestone? This man died of fuck all. You see, watching the TV and they said, welcome to Nigeria. This is Mabutu La Tutu La Fakatutu. I'm not fucking laughing. Mabutu La Tutu has a hump on his back, one arm, one leg. And the leg he has got no toes on it. Mabutu La Tutu La Tutu has to get up every morning at 5:30 and pedal 10 miles on his bicycle. His bicycle has one pedal. No tyres and doesn't have a bell. Has to pedal over ploughed fields. But for £2 a month, we'll send you the DVD. It's fucking hilarious.
You see, that isn't really funny because you're just laughing at poverty, which you can be as offensive as you want, but it needs to be funny. That's the problem.
Yorkshire Ripper is laying in the guitar. Who gives a flying fuck? What's he gonna sing? If I had a hammer, I've got you under the bin. I've left some parts behind the bike shed. Have a good day.
You see, that is in some ways far more offensive, but I found that funny. Not that what I find funny really matters at all. It's fine. It's fine. Look, you can be offensive, but it needs to make people laugh. But then it makes his audience laugh, the gay stuff. So in a way, you can't really argue with it, I suppose.
No, women do find this hard to believe, but I was an ugly baby. The incubator had to have fucking tinted windows. My mum and dad give me alphabet soup. I looked in the dishes spelled fuck off. I had to make me own way home from the fucking maternity hospital. I was 16 pound 8 ounces, girls. In fact, when the doctor delivered me, he left his end there. He thought there was a train coming. I was that fucking fat. I was standing room only in my playpen. Yeah. Not the best fucking baby in the world. And I had a family, obviously. And my father, tight as a fucking duck's ass, my father. I always remember him saying, thank fuck Christmas only comes round every 5 years. One day I said, how do you turn this electric bread knife off? He said, grab the blade, you little cunt. Yes, when I was born, my mother had her feet in the stirrups, and all the nurses were throwing fucking money in making a wish. They had to shave her fanny because it was like the welcome mat at the fucking garden centre. The woman in the next bed, her husband was the manager of Burger King. He took one look at my fucking mother and he named a burger after her. The Whopper. You will love your girls, but you are fucking funny. Have you ever looked at a fucking fanny, a bald fanny? Does it look like a Cornish pasty? These women don't mind you licking their fannies where they won't tell you where they've hid the kip up with them. I don't get a lot of pussy. I get a little bit now and again. Well, I've been a Blackpool since 1985. Okay, now, if you can't get a fuck there, you're an ugly bastard. Still there now. You haven't seen the fucking size of it now, God. Getting between the legs is like having a threesome. It takes 3 of us to fucking cuddle her. She said, I'm going out with the girls on Friday night. I said, well, wear your high heel shoes. I don't want your ass and tits scraping along the flanks. She has a horse tattooed on her hip. It's 18 fucking hands out. She said, I can't help it if I retain water. I said, you retain fucking cakes. She was restless in bed night before last. She must have left some biscuits in the plate. She makes me fucking fat bastard she is. So, I'd sooner fuck her than challenge you to a game of tug of war. Even with the days of the 40s. See, a lot of humans now don't realise how hard it was. My mum and dad used to get my clothes from the Army and Navy stores. I went to school dressed as fucking Arthur Law. I love you people here, you know, you've trained. I've been on here at least 10 minutes now, I haven't been stabbed once. There's time, yeah, you fat cunt. Zip love. Oh, I fucked a few monsters around here. She's in. Mouth and fanny, same size. Yeah. I just can't get a fucking what's the matter with me. I mean, in the past, don't forget me, when I first met my wife, oh, I remember her saying to me, you're 1 in a million. I thought, how much cock has she had? A bit of porn, you know, that's why my phone bill is £800. Well, around this land, a girl fucking stuttered. Yeah. By the time she told me what to do, my wrist had fell asleep. The wife's having a bit of women's trouble, you know what I mean? Can't reverse the car, doesn't know the offside rule. Because you know what it's like when you're married. I've had 4 wives, that's why I've got a fucking pot to piss in. It's a fucking thing I've got now. Oh. I'm trying to get her to join Islam, you know, so she can hide her fucking face. He's in the chart at the moment, rag and bone man. Fucking liar, he's not a proper rag and bone man. Couldn't get rid of a fucking fridge off our lawn. I walked in the house and the dog jumped up, you know, it's my dog. He was licking my face and kissing me. She went, oh, for fuck's sake. The fuck you doing? She's probably been pissing up some empty crates at the back of the pub, licking and stiffing some bitch's ass. I said, I love him. She said, I'm talking to the fucking dog.
Yeah, I mean, my eyes glazed over a bit at points there, which you may have noticed. It's not for me. There's bits that make me laugh. To be fair, I've watched so much stand-up comedy now on my channel and in general that I'm a bit bored of it, really. It just gets very repetitive and a bit depressing, really. But yeah, I mean, fair play to him. I mean, I can't really say that I'm offended or whatever. I mean, he has views that are different to mine on some issues, and it's a joke, so you can't really say much, can you? And the whole woke thing is, I think the whole woke thing is quite good, because it's sort of it's actually forced people to think about, does it matter if something's offensive? And I think, to be honest, most people have concluded that it doesn't really. Obviously there's a very small vocal minority who are really angry about things that they don't like that people say. And who cares? It doesn't really matter, does it? As long as they're not doing shit in our universities. I don't mean doing a shit in a university. I mean, that would be awful if you did it in the middle of a lecture or something. But, you know, as long as they're not changing actual stuff that affects society, which I'm not convinced they are, really. I mean, there's potential there. I did get onto the whole woke thing at some point. But yeah, that's Roy Chubby Brown. And to be honest, I think that, yes, I don't think it really matters that much if people get up and say offensive things. He's got his own audience, that's good, and I hope they enjoy it. I'm not a big fan. Robson Woodhouse, thank you. Good luck with your channel, and thank you for supporting mine. You've probably left more comments on my channel than anybody else in the world, and for that I salute you. And this is probably going to be my last Chubby Brown video though, and probably my last Freddie Starr and all that, because I've sort of, you know, I've dug the groove, I've dug the, what's the saying, I've shoveled the shit out of that particular hole, and I've had enough, and that's fine. I'm gonna leave all that shit behind now and focus on other things. Don't nobody go nowhere.